Hello? Yes, my friend, you are a Muslim?
Yeah, I am.
All right, you tried to call me?
Yeah, I just had stuff to say about Andrew Tate.
Okay, what do you like to say to us about Andrew Tate?
Yeah, I see some try to use him to promote Islam,
Yeah.
and I don't think that's a good thing to do.
Why not? Why not? Explain
But
to us.
I do see.
Why you think? Why you think it's not a good thing?
I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Because we also what he's all about. The guy owns 12 casinos in Romania, and it's still ongoing.
Okay.
And yeah,
So
and
how
he
come, okay, how come like people like Muhammad Hijab, Lili, Ali Dawah, I mean, how come they keep supporting him? How come you
okay.
know that he have
Yeah,
all the
I don't
casinos?
know what.
No, no, let me tell you something. So are you saying to me you are the only one knows and they don't know like Muhammad Hijab and Lili Dawah and all those Muslims who promote him, but you know, they do not know?
Yeah, I'll tell you. I have a theory, but I don't know. I don't know what their motivation is. But
Okay.
what I think is that they would, because he's so popular. Because the Middle East, all the Arabs,
Hmm.
Muslims and Christians are now consumers. They consume content. They want to watch stuff like that, and a person like Andrew Tate knows that, and this is why he knows that majority of the Middle East Muslims. So he say I'm Muslim, so he gets views and he gets more popular and so on. So he's
Somebody's
using.
saying in the chat, sorry to
Yeah,
interrupt you.
sure.
Somebody's saying you are not a real Muslim.
Okay, I am kind of a modernized Muslim.
Do you know how to say Shahada?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, can you say it?
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمد رسول الله.
Okay. So now he is popular, we know that. And Muhammad Hijab, they want to use him for what purpose?
They know he's not good, but they want to use him to get those people who are like zombies who just follow Andrew Tate, and they see he's Muslim. They'll be like, okay, I want to be Muslim too, blindly, and then they would actually try to get them to know more about Islam and so on. So this is a theory. I do not know what their real motivations are, but this is
But
what I
okay, let
think.
me talk to you now.
Yeah.
Isn't it in the Quran allowing you to be a pimp?
Well, I am not. I'm more of on the surface. I'm not so deep. I'm not very religious. I have a dog.
Yeah.
I have. I don't want to say I cherry pick, but I was raised in a house where my mother would quote the Bible and also quote the Quran, and we see what's more humanitarian. For example, I was not raised to marry for wives. I am married to a Palestinian my wife. My wife is Palestinian, and I never thought about marrying somebody else.
Okay. Yeah,
This is
because
how
you
I
are
see
not
it.
maybe because you live in the West, you cannot marry other. But if you live in the Middle East, you can marry second wife, third wife.
No. I lived in Egypt my whole life. I recently moved to Europe, but even if I was in the
You
Middle
live
East,
now in Greece?
yeah.
Okay, but why you go to Greece? I mean, why you don't go to Muslim countries?
Um, I'm half British, half Egyptian.
Okay.
I got a job opportunity in Greece, and I like it here. I like the weather, I like the people, I enjoy it here.
Don't those Christians treat you bad because they are kuffar, they are bad people?
No one treats me
No?
bad. No. If somebody treats me bad,
Nobody
then
is beating you because you are a Muslim?
no.
No? They don't have Islamophobia?
Uh, there are people who are racist,
Yeah.
but I don't face this. Maybe people with dark skin, they would face this issue, but I don't. I hate. I don't. That's not okay.
Yeah, but if you are a Muslim, you should be racist too, because Muhammad he hate people who they are dark skin.
Well, again, I don't know about that because as I told you, I'm on the
Yeah.
surface. I'm not
Yeah,
very
well, so
interested.
then advise you to leave Islam, you and your wife. Come and listen to me, and I will be happy to teach you, you and your wife, with my respect to her, about Islam. And if you think Islam is a good thing to stay with it, then stay. But I can say to you, I can confirm that
Yeah,
Islam is very ugly.
I do listen to one scholar, Islam Bahari. I don't know if you know about him.
Yeah, he's a fraud. He's a fraud. He,
Yeah,
he made a video saying, do you know that like the teaching against Christian, etc., blah 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 blah. But isn't it this is in the Quran?
they put him in prison for some time.
Oh
He
no no,
just
actually hold on. I mean, I think I'm talking about a different person. Hold on, Islam Buhari. Islam Buhari. Hold on, I think I'm talking about a different one.
He said that he's not okay with the Sahih Muslim and Sahih Bukhari, and they are just people like
Okay,
we are.
is he the one who made a video not long time ago? And no, this is not the guy I'm talking about. No, sorry, I said the fraud. I'm talking about a different person. There's a guy who do dawah, and he is from Emirat. This guy is from Egypt, the one you are talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, no, this is a different person. But even though, I mean, whatever he say, still he is far from the truth. Actually, I believe that those people, they are more dangerous than the true Muslims, because what they are trying to do, trying to make Islam sound different, look different, taste different, to make it look nice, But this
They are
is
interpreting the
no, they cannot.
Quran, because
No, they are
Quran,
they are giving false. All the information. I watch his video. None of
for
what he's
example,
saying
he
is
said
true.
that Aisha was older, and he got was older when the Prophet married her, and he got let's say a timeline. He developed a timeline that showed that she was a lot older than that, and
No, those.
all of these ahadith that are about.
You see, the hadith is the same one who make Aisha 6 years old. So if he is a person who take the hadith, either he take it or reject it. So there is no timeline, anything except in the hadith. So how he can find a timeline in a books he reject himself? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he does not agree with everything. He has the reference the Quran.
No, he have
Goes
nothing.
to
You see,
Quran.
here we go. The Quran, if you go to chapter 65, this is Quran, this is not hadith. It's speaking about divorcing children who they never have their period yet. Talking about divorcing them, not marrying them, divorcing them. So if we divorce them and yet they are not having their menstruation, so what time we marry them?
So they were married before they even had their period, you mean?
Yeah, they are, because you don't divorce somebody without before you marry, right?
Yeah,
First marriage come and then divorce come after. So
yeah.
if they are not Even this is the Muslim translation saying because they are immature, you know, they have no courses between two brackets because immature. So this guy, he don't have knowledge, but he become famous because he is opposing. And I think there's a lot of people they like to oppose so they can be famous. It's a way to be known,
Yeah, definitely,
you know.
definitely.
Like, you know, this
Yeah.
Andrew Tate is one of them actually, you know.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
oppose. Like if you drive in the highway, like everybody in the same direction, nobody will notice you. But if you go in the opposite, you will be in TV in 2 minutes. You know.
Yeah, yeah. But about the, I heard an interpretation about the ayah that mentions the divorce of the girls or the young ladies after they had the period, and one of them was that they meant that. I think it's something about the where and the you know and it was referring to the others because he was mentioning others he was mentioning others, right? Not only the ones that did not the divorced and
Yeah, but he mentioned there he mentioned the options, this and this and this, and between them those little girls who did never have their menstruation yet. You know why? Because
then
they are very young.
there was I don't know, like something that like where or not where I don't either or something like that that refers that this is something separate, or I don't know about it. Again, I told you I'm not very religious and not religious even. I'm just uh, I just go by what I believe is humanitarian. I don't know how to
Well, you are
explain,
sound a
but
nice
I
person
do believe
anyway.
there is one God, and I do believe that there's a higher power than us, most definitely.
Yeah, but
So
Allah cannot be God. You know, I don't know if you agree with me or not. The sperm coming from the backbone of the man, and women have a sperm coming from their ribs. And Allah don't remember which one He created first, the mountains or the stars. You know, the story of Zulqarnain, Gog and Magog. He built a dam. Nobody can find the dam. Nobody can find those creatures who they are like 1,000 to 1, which means if we are 7 billions, they are 7 trillions because each one of them, he will have 1,000 baby before he die. You know. So
yeah,
where are they? Those?
Chinese. I
Huh?
don't know.
No, not Chinese. The Muslim they think that according to they are the Turkish.
The Turkish
Yeah,
people.
the Turkish is one of the
Yeah,
tribes, one of 22 tribes of
yeah,
Gog and Magog. But the Turkish they were going out for a hunting trip when Zulqarnain he put the dam. So they are. This is why they are not jailed. Inside behind the dam. Yeah, and even accusing the Turkish to be Gog and Magog based on racism because at that time Turkish they don't look like right now. The Turkish they look changed after they invade Constantinia and they're all those Christian women who they are blonde and white, and now they are very much mixed. But originally they are from the middle of Asia and they are Asian.
yes, and yeah, I've heard about that. And in the middle of China, there was a Muslim tribe that was having troubles. I heard about it.
Yeah,
They were killing them recently, also recently, like a year ago.
who is killing them?
The Chinese.
And this is always lies.
I've heard about it, and I've seen like people.
No, my friend. You see, we know that the West they hated China because China is getting bigger and stronger. First, if you go, I want to teach you something how to be. I don't know how old are you, but I want to teach you how not to listen to news much and not to believe in them. You have to be smarter. You know, in the beginning, USA and the West, they were supporting China for a reason, because they have a cheap labor, and not only that, even they built for them research laboratories. So the Chinese government, because they have low ethic as a government, they try medicine or medical laboratories on Chinese, because a human being is cheap. He die, nobody care, you know. So they use this is why the American, they supported laboratories in China. Instead of using mice and rats, they were using the Chinese literally. Evil, very evil. Then when the Chinese getting bigger and stronger and they start to compete with the West suddenly start looking for excuse how they can sanction China and make it limited. So they found, oh, there is Muslim group, they are opposition for the Chinese government, and they are speaking of the Uyghur. Suddenly,
Yes, Uyghur, yeah.
all the Western people, they are defender of the Uyghur. Suddenly, all of them, you know, France, England, everybody. Suddenly, he want to protect the Muslims, but in the same time, we have Muslims. They call them the Rawahna, something like that. Rihanga, something, I forgot the name really. And everybody is kicking them out. Nobody want them. And even the Indonesian, they kick them out. The Malaysian, they kick them out. In Thailand, nobody want them. Nobody want to bring them over to Europe. Nobody want to help them. No Muslim want to welcome them. Nobody. Okay. How you are defending the Muslims suddenly? But there is a nation, hundreds of thousands, but nobody talk about them because they are poor and they are not in any country, and who care, many more, you know, etc.
Yeah, there is an agenda.
Yeah,
They put the highlight of the thing that's gonna
exactly. So
support this.
they targeted China, and then when the Rohingya claim did not work, how it did not work, we saw that all the Muslim kings and president, they come and they meet with the Chinese president in Saudi Arabia, correct?
Yes, yeah.
And
When they have this.
literally they were kissing the ass of the Chinese president, not only meeting with him, because those Muslim countries, they need a boss. They cannot live without a boss. They need a protection. So suddenly, okay, how the Muslims are treated badly in China, but the last one who defend the Muslims is the Muslims. You know, suddenly the American now, they are the one who Joe Biden and France and England, and on Mimi Hijab, he go in the street and he take off his t-shirt. But you will notice that Mimi Hijab, he don't dare to say how the president of Egypt, he won't dare to give the Chinese president a hug, because they are hypocrite. You know, they don't dare. So all of this is just a game, and everybody want to claim to be a hero. But in reality, the Muslims are number one who they are working with Chinese government, and not a single one of them complain. And you know, we know what happened. You know, they were lining up like puppies to kiss his ass. The same they did to Trump. They worship the powerful person. So they notice lately that the American getting weaker since we have a Biden. So now they are looking for, you know, a dog to guard the sheep, and this is the Chinese. But all of them, they are hypocrite. The Chinese, they discriminated Christians. Or when I went to China last time, the same day I arrived, the Chinese government, they destroyed the biggest church in China. The biggest church. We never heard a single European leader, a single American parliament member or Congress or senator is speaking about what the Chinese did to the Christians or to churches. But suddenly, every scumbag in the American government, he is going to guard the Muslims, because this way they can make themselves like sound better. You see, we are not defending Christians, we are defending Muslims. See how good we are? But nobody opened his mouth about destroying churches, hundreds of them, you know, hundreds of them. And nobody saw that. They are in the news, they are in the etc. But not a single one he say, you know, oh, look what they are doing. They set the church in fire, they set the cross in fire, they destroy churches, you know, they force them to put the flag of China, communist, in the top of the cross. Nobody talk about it, you know. Beautiful, huge churches, and hundreds, thousands and thousands of Christians, they cannot even go to church. Christians are tortured, kidnapped, secret police, and yet nobody speak about them. Muslims, in the same time, the Chinese, I'm not saying that they are very good to Muslims, but they are not good to Muslims who they are promoting terrorism. But Christians, they never did that. You know, if you remember, in the few years, like I went to the Forbidden City, there is a long line of posts, like concrete posts in the street in the front of Forbidden City. I said, those are annoying. Why they put them there? They said, because of the terrorist attack. Muslim, they drive over the crowd and kill as many as they can, you know. Muslim, they attack with knives and you know, swords and all kind of weapon to kill. But the Christian, they never did that. So why you are destroying their churches? If the Christians are doing that, okay, I would say, well, those Christians obviously are terrorists. Okay, the one who's a terrorist, he deserves to go to jail. And, you know, I don't blame them. But they don't do that. So you will notice how they are unjust, how the West is very corrupt, how they lie. And this is why I advise you, even though you are a Muslim, don't take news from anyone. You have to be smart. You have to collect the news yourself, and you know, you have to judge it. You know, you have to judge it yourself.
Yeah, but
Like, you know, how many people think I hate Muslims? There is a million videos speaking about me. Did you notice anything of hate against you?
No. For the record, I don't hate anybody. And
No. I'm saying me. How many people they say I hate Muslim? Did I speak to you rude? Did I call you name? Did I, you know? If somebody is a liar, I say he's a liar. But as you see, I'm speaking against Biden. He claimed to be Christian, right? I'm speaking about Western country. They claim to be Christians. I just call them liars, hypocrite. You know, I expose them. So I don't take a side. If somebody is making a lie, I say he's a liar. That is not really a hate, right? I'm sharing the truth.
Yeah, and I want to ask, are there mosques in China?
Oh yeah, there is mosque. There is big mosque actually. The Chinese government, they build mosque for them. You see,
A lot of mosques.
Chinese government actually, they don't consider Islam is a threat. Why? Because it's not convincing to most of the Chinese. But Christianity is the bigger threat to China. China now, there is like a tsunami of Chinese converting to Christianity.
I'll tell you why. Maybe because some Chinese look up to Americans. And,
no. They don't like the American. No. American, my friend. American are the worst example for.
I know, but this has to do with you know, because the Chinese and Americans they compete. You know.
No. You see, Chinese at the end of the day, they're still Chinese. They love their country.
Yeah.
Being Christian doesn't make you love America, and you should not love America for that reason. You know, you can love the Christians in America, but you don't love America, you know, just because America is a majority Christian. No, it's not even. You see, as you see, this guy, he claimed to be Christian, but he supports homosexuality, he supports transgender, even he threatened a Christian leader in Uganda that he will put sanction on him, you know. So they are not Christians. Those are not. They have nothing to do with those. The Democrat Party is Antichrist party, you know, and the Chinese, they knew that. But Christianity is very much convincing to the Chinese. Islam is not. Islam is the opposite. Islam teach violence, evil, hatred. So anyone, no one will feel comfortable with this unless he have a mentality of a criminal. You know, somebody is enjoying violence and killing and hatred. So then Islam is good for him. But those are not really the majority of population. The majority of Chinese, they like same as everybody. You know, doesn't matter if they are Buddhist or communist. People like to live in peace, right? Do you yourself like to walk in the street and you don't feel safe? Do you like to live in a house you think somebody will attack you? Nobody like that, correct?
Yeah, exactly. But that's Islam is also promotes peace.
What promote peace? You see, okay, you know, I want to be nice to you.
Okay.
How Islam promote peace? Tell me, go ahead.
Wasn't there churches in the Islamic what do you call it?
You are from Egypt, right? You are from Egypt, right?
Yeah.
But this is a Coptic land. You took the whole land from them, and you allowed them to have a few churches. Until now, it's going to take 10 years to have a license to build a church. And this is supposedly a president. He claimed that he is not against a Christian. You know, he's like being nice to them.
He built the new.
Yeah, and they destroy million ones. Where is the churches? I mean, this is a country used to be Christian, all of it country. Where is the churches?
No, they did not destroy.
Where are they? Where are they? No, where are they, my friend? And not only, my friend.
Actually went to and built the new.
I wanna ask.
He called it the new capital.
Yeah, this is just to show off. This is just show those are, my friend. This is not Islam. A Muslim, he don't build a church to anybody. You know that. This is against Islam. But those are just, you know, hypocrite. He need the support of the Christians because the Muslim Brotherhood is against him. So he said, okay, they burn the church, we will build a new one. Putin, he built a big mosque for the Muslims. But do you think really Putin, he care for Islam? No. This is a hypocrite behavior.
This is much of a political.
If you ask me, I am a person who love everybody and I love Muslims, but I will never spend a penny to build a mosque. There's no way over my dead body. This is a very evil place. So how I can share in building a mosque where people teach hate? You claim that Islam promote peace. Isn't it the Quran says kill the Christians until they pay you? Until they pay you. So the Christians in Egypt, they pay money to stay Christian. They did not stay because the Muslims, they were nice. In fact, in certain time, when some Christian villages in Egypt, they wanted to join Islam so they can stop paying jizya. The Caliphate, he refused. And what is the excuse? Well, if we stop taking, if they become Muslims, who's going to pay for our life?
Okay, but okay, maybe back then the rules were more strict. But what if a person does not pay taxes now?
What taxes, my friend? My friend, there's no taxes. No, this is not taxes. You see, you are smarter than this. Go to chapter 9, verse number 29. It says you have to pay it, and you have to be humiliated. They have to spit on you. What taxes? They're not taxes. This is money protection from either, because if you don't pay it, you die. A Muslim, he don't pay jizya. A Muslim, he pays zakah, and zakah is something. No, zakat is something you do usually willingly. Jizya is an enforcement of pay to live, or you die. And not only that, you have to live. If you go right now, you don't need to listen to me. We can go right now to Ibn Kathir, and you will see Ibn Kathir explain what your prophet said. Do you know the Pact of Omar?
The Pact of
Omar. Go check it out. You know, In the Pact of Amar, it says how to treat Christians. You have to treat them like dogs. A Christian even cannot ride his donkey and his face facing the head of the donkey. He have to shave in the middle of his hair, his head. He have to, if he want to wear a cross, it have to be almost like 13 kilograms. Depend on how you measure it. So what they told you about how to treat them, that's false, you know, absolutely. This is their land. I mean, this is their land. You should not make them pay tax, as you claim. You see in America, the Indian, they are the one who, American Indian, they own the land.
Was because they didn't go to war. The Muslims used
My
to
friend,
die
you kill them. You kill them. You are saying you don't go to war. You kill them. You kill them. What war? You are the enemy.
No. Protection means
what protection? Protection from who?
From whoever invades.
No, protection from the Muslims. No. You see, it says this is before the invasion. The rule made before they are now before you go there. Muhammad, he says, fight and kill the Christians and the Jews until they pay jizya. Until they are not protecting you. They have their own country now, and they have their own army, and now you are attacking them to take their land, and you are telling me you are coming to protect them?
No, jizya, as I understand, is money paid by the non-Muslims.
Yeah.
That live with the Muslims in the same place.
We don't live with the Muslims. You occupy our land, our houses. You did not live with us. We did not invite you. You are not in our hotel. This is if we invite you and we live together, and then people, it's okay. And you know, just be honest with yourself. If the Muslims, they treat Christians equal to Muslims, let us say you don't go to war as you claim, right? But then why you call it jizya? Jizya in Arabic means penalty, and as long as you are an Egyptian, you speak Arabic, correct?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jizya is a penalty, and why they have to pay it, and they feel themselves with submission and subdued. They have to treat it like dogs. Not only a Muslim, he can stay in your house for 3 days, 3 nights, and you cannot even tell him why you are here. Any Muslim can come to your door, knock at the door, he can go sleep in your bed, and you have no right to ask him, what are you doing here? Open, my friend, open Ibn Kathir, interpretation of chapter 9, verse 29. Huh?
That's a very bad thing to do, to get inside the houses of others.
Yeah, this is what they did. Egypt is their house. All the Egypt, all of Egypt is. If you are, do you consider yourself an African or an Arab?
I am Arab.
Arab. See, you should leave Egypt. This is not your land. You are an occupier. It's not your land.
But
you see, in America, the Indian, they don't go to serve in the army unless they want to join. They have their own territory. They control it totally. They have their own government. And not only that, not a single penny they pay for tax. Their schools for free, education for free. The land is their land. They have their own treaty. They control it. Even American police cannot go there. So they are not treated as second-hand citizen. They are treated as first-hand citizen. Go and check. They are first-hand citizen. They are not second-hand. We are, the rest of the American are second-hand citizen. The Indian American, they are the first citizen. And you do the opposite. You treat the Christians like shit. And then you claim.
I haven't treated anybody like that.
No, you did. You did. Your parents did. Your parents did. Your grandfather did. You know, yeah. Until now, okay.
You don't know my parents. Maybe
no,
my parents.
No, my friend, aren't they Muslims?
I don't know what my lineage is.
Aren't they Muslim? There you go. But you believe that Islam promotes peace. That's mean. You believe in the Quran. The Quran says, kill the Christians.
Well, crusades, this is how life was before. They used to invade.
No, my friend. No, that's false. The crusade, it's after you invade us and you took Jerusalem. Jerusalem does not belong to you. Your prophet, he saw a dream. He never been in Jerusalem. So you took our land, and then when the Christian they come to fight back, you call them criminals. You see the hypocrisy? What Muhammad have to do with Egypt? Nothing. What he had to do with Iraq? Nothing. Iraq is the land of the Babylon and the Chaldean, the Assyrian and the Chaldean. Syria is the land of the Syrian. Lebanon is the land of the Aramaic. Israel is the land of the Jews. At that time, it was occupied by the Roman and the Christians. What he have to do with them? Nothing. He went all the way to Persia. He went all the way to China. Nobody came to Mecca. Who occupied Mecca? Nobody. Who came to threat Mecca? Nobody. You know, and Muhammad, he made it clear, you know, that the wealth of the Muslims is based on the invading. Muhammad, he said, رزقي تحت سن رمحي. My wealth was under the shade of my arrow. You know that, right?
My what? Worth?
My wealth is under the shade of my arrow.
Worth? Like
my worth,
worth?
my worth, my money. Yeah. So how he make money? He make money by attacking and stealing. You know, your prophet, he says, attack the Roman, so you can get the blonde girls. I will show you. I will show you something. Maybe that can help you. Do you see my screen?
No.
Okay.
Let me see if I don't have YouTube open, but I can go. I don't know if.
Okay, you can take your time. It says here, we said to Umar ibn al-Khattab, you know who's Umar, right? The Caliphate.
I see fight against those who believe not.
No, it's going to come to you. I just moved. It's going to come to you. So we said to Umar ibn al-Khattab, Umar al-Khattab is the Caliphate, correct?
Is the Khalifa, you mean?
Yeah.
Who came after?
Whoever, yeah. Look what they said to him. They said to him, you are the chief of the believers. Advise us, he said, I advise you to fulfill Allah convention between two brackets made with the dhimmi. Dhimmi is a statement used for Christians and Jews. All right? And then as it is, the convention of your prophet and source of livelihood of your dependents. What is the source of your livelihood? Do you see now why the Muslims, they force the Christian to pay the jizya, not taxes, because they don't work. The Muslims don't work. The Arab, when they came to Egypt, they don't work. Those poor Christians, those villagers, farmers, they take their chicken, they take their cows, they take their land, they take their food, they take their wheat, you know, they take anything. The reason, take care of them as if they are like a bunch of cows. So the livelihood of the Muslim depend on the Christian's money. Do you see it? It's in front of you. This is Sahih Bukhari. This is not.
I advise you to fulfill Allah's conventions made with the. It is the convention of your prophet as a source of the taxes from the dhimmis. So this is talking about the jizya, yani?
Yeah, you see, but you see the jizya. What is the jizya? Jizya is Muslim, they don't work. It says your livelihood of your depends. Your livelihood, the source of your livelihood is what? Is the money the Christian they pay to the Muslims.
Okay.
So what the Muslim they do for living?
Well, there are reason for what they call it futuhat. Again, I tell you, I'm not very educated in that matter, but again, I do not condone anyone who goes and takes anybody out of their place. This is not something I personally condone, but there was a reason at that time that that الفتوحات الإسلامية
my friend,
to spread
my
the
friend.
message.
No, they're not suspend them. Your prophet, he says, attack the Romans so you can get the blonde girls. What the blonde girls have to do with spread message? And you know, if you want to spread message, so if I want to make all the nation Christians, and do you think a decent person will accept if a Muslim pay me? I will let him live and worship Allah? To make it simple for you, if I believe Allah is the devil, is deceiving people, and then I say to you, listen, I'm here to come in to kill you because you don't believe in my believe my God. But if you pay me, I will let you stay. You can worship any God you want. Just pay me.
Yes, because if they joined Islam, then they would go and get the same treatment Muslims are getting, and go and go on wars and defend together. But when you are not participating and
Are you
listening?
Are you listening? Are you listening? Listen to me carefully.
Okay.
If you are a true believer, I'm a Christian. Let us say I believe in violence like Muhammad, and I decide to attack a Muslim country, and I said I'm going to kill anyone as Muhammad said. Muhammad said I've been commanded to kill all mankind until they say Shahada. Until they say Shahada. I commanded to kill all mankind. Kill. You know? Uqatil. What is the tool he used? His hand? No, his sword. So he been commanded to kill all mankind unless they say Shahada, and they pray as we pray, and they eat as we eat, and etc. So if this is the message, this is the target, until they say Shahada and convert to Islam and worship Muhammad, then somebody, you say to him, listen, I don't care if you accept me as a prophet or not, or to believe in my God or not, as long you pay me. What do you think?
So you mean he does not care about spreading the message as much as he cares?
Yeah, because if he care about spreading the message, why you allow them to practice if the Muslim they claim Christianity? Yeah, the Muslim claim. Yeah.
Then he gets more money to go and spread the message even more.
To know, as you see, he said to them, you keep them like that because they are the source of your money. So now we understand, and now you just confirm that he will take more money so he can bring more people to pay more money, because now you have a bigger crowd. The business is getting bigger.
No, but maybe the other.
Okay, let me ask you. Are you allowed, what the Muslims do for a living? Are you allowed to do farming in Islam? Farming.
Farming?
Yeah?
I believe so, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
For sure we're supposed to farm.
Okay. So it's not the Christians who farm and you eat their food. You know, you steal their food, right?
No.
Okay, read with me. This is your prophet.
Maybe that was the form of jizya.
My friend, no. Your prophet, he entered a house of a Muslim, and he found in his house, this is Islam wasn't new now. He entered a house, and he found some agriculture instrument, which mean tools, like, you know, things you dig in the ground. Okay. He said that those tools will never enter a house without Allah causing humility to the owner of the house.
Sorry, come again. These tools will not.
If you have those tools in your house,
farming tools,
yeah, Allah will humiliate the person who is in this house.
Okay. So these tools are like a shame.
Yeah, it's a shame, and it's against Allah. So what Muslim, how Muslim they make living?
No, I do not believe in that because
Well, here we go. You know Arabic. You know Arabic. It says Sahih. Read it with me. It says Hukum
I
Sahih.
don't care about Sahih.
Oh, you see, here we go. See now, okay. If you want to play the game, I care. I don't care.
No,
you
no,
know,
no,
I
no,
mean,
no.
this is
No,
your
no,
prophet
I'm
say it.
not playing a game again. I'm not playing a game. I am with humanity at the end of the day.
Yeah, my friend. If you are with the humanity, then you cannot defend Islam. You just say it. You just say just to
defending
show you.
as
Just to
Muslim
show
I
you.
know.
I wanna show you.
To best to my knowledge,
I want to show you. I
the
want to show
other
you
things I
the
cannot
baddest
know,
spot. I want to show you the baddest spot in your conversation. I'm not trying to put you down, but you just said that 2 minutes ago, maybe the prophet he would take money from the Christians and attack other nations to spread the message.
Yeah.
So
I did say that.
so you are saying there is a God. He like me to kill other nations in the purpose to save people.
He did not killing.
So what, you attack them by sword. I mean, you are not killing. You have to overcome their men first. No, my friend. How he come to Egypt? By the sword. How he come to Syria? By the sword. How he come to Israel? By the sword. How he come to Iraq? By the sword. How you took Constantinople? By the sword. How you took Algeria? By the sword. Morocco. So you are telling me that's not true. Even you took Spain. You took half of Europe. So you are telling me that we want to spread the message, but all of us, we knew that when you invade other countries, you steal their money. As an example, when the Muslims, they invaded Spain, did they spread Islam really? You know, do you know that the person who did the attack, the first attack into Spain, and he supposedly opened the land for the Muslims to occupy it and steal the money and the women. He himself ended in jail, you know, and at the end they killed him actually, because he was not sending enough money to the caliphate in Syria. The guy, they keep asking him, send more, send more. He said, I'm out of it. The country is empty. What I would do? I send you everything. I send you women. I send you the money. I send you the gold. They don't believe him because they want more. So you do not know what are you talking about, my friend. You did not occupy Spain.
I'll tell you something.
No, hold on. I will tell you something here. So all the source you have about your religion is either coming from the Quran or from the Hadith. Do we agree?
Yes.
Okay. Am I showing you both or no?
Sorry?
Am I showing you reference written in your books from your scholars, from your prophet, or I'm making things up? Did I mention to you anything without reference and proof?
No. Yes, I do believe that. But again, I am not qualified to answer some questions.
I'm not asking you to be qualified.
To the best of my knowledge.
I'm not asking you to be qualified. I'm asking you to be honest. I'm showing you reference. You know, those are clear evidence of what Islam is about. Muslim, I showed you evidence saying that Muslim, their livelihood depend on us, the Christian. Why? Because what they do for living then? Nothing. The caliphate, you watch Ramadan series in Egypt, you will see the caliphate, he have thousands of women dancing. Did they tell you who are they? Those are the Christian women. Each caliphate, he have thousands of women, they are sex slaves. Where they come from? They come from the moon?
Yeah, but again, we're talking about different
doesn't matter. No, you can do it. No. Listen. Don't tell me about different time. You know,
yes,
if you are claiming that you are
Muslims live together.
No, they don't.
Right?
They don't. No, they don't. No, we don't live together. You are mistaken.
Now Christians sometimes come and invade Muslim countries.
No, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. Afghanistan, my friend, Afghanistan, American is the one who armed the Taliban themselves. They supported them. They gave them weapon. They even teach them, they gave them the missiles, the one they can shoot airplanes for the Soviet Union. The Taliban was #1 friend to the American. Then Taliban suddenly, They decided to support Osama bin Laden, and Osama bin Laden, he did 9/11, and then the American, they asked him for Osama bin Laden. The Taliban refused, and then they attacked them. So don't tell me they invaded. They did not invade. You attack the beast come to your house. Same in Iraq. More than 80 sheikhs and other few hundreds of Muslim leaders in Iraq, they come to USA, and they have a big conference with George Bush, and they beg him to come and free them from Saddam Hussein, and they are Muslims. The same story again. They listen to them, they believe them, and now the Iraq controlled by the Shia. The same story in Saudi Arabia. The Saudi, they beg, they kiss the ass of the American to come and to stop Saddam Hussein invading to Kuwait, because Kuwait is rich. American, they care for the oil of Kuwait and the oil of Saudi Arabia, so they came and they support. It's you who invite them. It's you who invite them. No, it's not. They are not coming to you. You invite them. You invite them, and each time you invite them, you curse them, and you claim why they came here. Listen, who is the one? Who is no? Who is the one? Who is the one? Who is the one who gave land and bases to the American in the Middle East? The Muslims. The biggest base for the American army in the Middle East is in Qatar. Is that correct?
The biggest what?
The biggest base in the world for American army is in Qatar.
Yeah, but
paid,
to have it.
Listen, paid by the prince. No, he invited them. The Saudi at that time, they asked them to leave because
who would want somebody to have a base in their country?
All of you.
Because
no, my friend.
Because they're afraid.
My friend, afraid from who? Afraid from Iran. Not from the American. The American doing business with them.
They want protection, yeah.
Okay, so but a second ago you told me that the Christian invaded Muslim countries. So the second we start asking questions, we find
they
it.
Take advantage of it then.
So what if those are not, first of all, my friend, I just told you
Okay,
that didn't I say to you that the American government, they taught Taliban how to fight the Soviet Union and they give them missiles? Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is the American is the one who support the Muslim in Sarajevo against the Serbian Christians in the war? Yes or no?
I don't know about that.
You do not know about. Muslims are very selective. They know what they want. So the American army at that time under Bill Clinton supported a Muslim terrorist army, and they killed more than 10,000 Serbian Christians fighting the terrorists who came from around the world to Bosnia, Arab, Afghanistan, Taliban, you name it. They come to the land of the Serb to take the land, and the excuse is, America protecting the Muslims. And all of this, the Muslim, they forgot. The American, actually, number one country who support Islam and Muslims is America and the West. Even Trump, he is the one who forced Saudi Arabia, he even gave them warning. Saudi, they were going to invade Qatar. Trump, he warned them, if they do that, the American, they will respond. So the Saudi, they stopped. It was a Trump who forced the Saudi to shake hands with the Qatari. It was a Trump who supported Muslims everywhere. So you Muslims, you remember what you want. You remember that Trump, he hates Islam, but the fact, nobody supported Islam as a Trump, and nobody supported Islam as Joe Biden, and nobody supported Islam as CIA, and nobody supported Islam as England, and nobody supported Islam as a France. All of those Western countries supporting terrorists. My friend, maybe you're a nice person, but this is not because you're a Muslim, but because you grow up with nice parents who they don't support hatred and terrorism. But reality is, tell me who's your friend, I will tell you who you are. Your friends, your friends, your
Christian friends. I do have a lot of Muslim friends.
Yeah, those the Christian friends, you are lying to them because you cannot take them as a friend. Quran chapter 5 verse 51.
That's not true. That's not
Yes, you go open the Quran, chapter 5 verse number 51. I'm not saying you are a liar, but I'm saying if you are truly a Muslim, you don't take them as a friend. So the Quran says, take not Christians and Jews as a friends, and the one who take them as a friend, he
No,
is.
this it says it's not a friend. It says wali.
So you know the verse. No, wali mean a friend and protector. Wali.
Because I heard about that.
Okay, hold on. You live right now in Greece, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it wali mean what? What wali mean?
Guardian.
So who is your guardian in Greece?
No, this does not mean like that. Okay,
Who is the guardian? Who is the police? Who is the army? Who is the president? I mean, this is a very Greek Orthodox country. Even before they open the parliament, they have to pray. Before the, I mean, we know what they are, and you are telling me that they are not your guardian now?
This is a government, but when it says wali,
no, wali is your government, my friend. Wali is your government. No, waliul amr. Listen. You speak Arabic. Don't play games. Waliul amr. Explain to me. Translate. Waliul amr. What does that mean?
Al-amr.
Waliul amr.
Amr with it.
Waliul amr. Waliul amr is somebody.
Because
is somebody rule.
Because there is amr with it.
Exactly, and they are the one who give you visa. They are the one who can kick you out. And if something happened to you, you call the police. And if something happened to you, you go to the court.
I told you I'm half British.
It doesn't matter. You need a visa because Greece is not, England is not part of European Union no more.
Yeah, but I was here before it.
Yeah, but they will kick you out one day. Just get ready.
No, they won't.
Yeah, they will. You will see. They will. If I am in Greece, if I'm in control in Greece, I will not let people who play taqiyya live in my country because they are dangerous. You know?
Do you think I am dangerous?
Because you just look what you just said. You just deny what a chapter 5 verse 51 saying.
I did not deny you.
No, you deny.
It sounds as
okay, read the this is your Muslim translation. Read every single interpretation. Every single.
I don't care about the interpretation because interpreters are people.
People, isn't it your prophet? Isn't it your prophet? Isn't it your prophet is a people?
Sorry, come again.
Isn't it your prophet is people too?
A people?
Yeah, is
yes,
he people? Okay. No, he's a people too. He's a people.
Yes, he's a person. He's a human being.
Okay, yeah, so how come when you want people are people, and when you want he is a prophet? So what if he's a prophet?
No. These are
so
scholars.
did your prophet? We just showed you your prophet saying that your life is dependent on them. Kill them, take their money, attack them, attack the Romans so you can get the blonde diggers. And you are saying to me, no, it doesn't say that. So where do you get this from? I'm showing you Quran. I'm showing you interpretation. So are you saying to me that you are a Muslim who have his own interpretation for the Quran? Okay, what awliya mean? Tell me.
Awliya means who gives you guidance. Like guardians who give you guidance.
All right. I will go with your. Okay. It says that take not Christians and Jews specifically. Yeah. All right. Hold on. You take them as you said as what? As a guide for you?
Provide guidance.
Okay. How you can take guidance if your prophet says to you they are kuffar?
This does not.
No. Yeah, this is because
we do not. Why don't you bring out this stuff?
Here we go. Just to show you. You just quote from me. You claim that you do not know Quran, but you know Quran very well. Hold on. Okay. 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 Listen.
Why don't you bring up these,
I will show you. I know your book by heart, my friend.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Listen. You just quote for me a verse about we don't distinguish between the prophet, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We do not distinguish between any of the prophets.
Okay. Okay. But But isn't the Quran says if this is a book made by other than Allah, you will find in it a lot of contradiction?
Books that's been made by other than Allah.
Yeah, if the Quran is made by other than Allah, you will find in it a lot of contradiction.
The Quran will have contradiction if it's not made by Allah.
No,
This is
no.
what you mean.
Yeah. But and you mentioned to me that the Quran says, and you are the one who quote the verses, that we don't differentiate between any of our prophet.
Yes.
Okay. So there's many verses saying that. Do you agree with it, or I can show you now the opposite?
It's not the opposite for sure. It's something that
for sure
means something else.
All right. So all the messenger of Allah are equal in front of Allah, correct?
Yeah.
Here we go. Read with me.
Sorry, again, I cannot.
Yeah.
Can you read? Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
I believe that you are putting on the right thing because.
Yeah. Chapter 2, verse number 253. It says, "Those messengers of Allah preferred some to others."
No, wait. What? Okay.
Chapter 2, verse number 253. Allah says, He preferred some prophet over other prophets.
Chapter 2, verse.
Verse number 253. The chapter of the Hindu, the cow.
Okay.
Do you see the clear contradiction? How in the other verse says we did not prefer any over anyone.
No, okay. In the verse where he says لا نفرق بين أحد من رسله, we do not distinguish between, he is talking to us Muslims. The God is talking to us, believe in God and the Quran and all the prophets, and do not distinguish between any of the prophets.
So this verse here, you're not talking to Muslims, he's talking to Hindus in the verse, the Quran.
Here God is talking.
Yeah. Find the glue. Okay, go ahead. You said you don't lie and you don't want to lie. Okay.
No.
Okay, fine. It says clearly we prefer some upon others, and those are the same prophet.
No. He says that he does not say prefer. He says there has been different ways that the message has been.
What different way? No, it says فضلنا. Okay, no problem. But still they are. No. Not this. This is not different way. Listen carefully. You speak Arabic. It says فضلنا.
Because he believes that some talk directly to God, like.
Okay, so they are higher. فضلنا mean.
No. In the way that.
Okay, my friend. Okay, just take a hike. You know, I thought you are a person. Okay, just ask.